GeopByte.
Similarly, let us take the another important problem. Okay, look at the screen. It is asking like this. A horizontal bridge is built across a river. A student standing on the bridge throws a small ball vertical upward with a velocity 4 meter per second. A boy is standing on the horizontal bridge for throwing a small ball with a velocity, initial velocity 4 meter per second. Let me write that point. Initial velocity of ball, let that is u, equal to 4 meter per second. The ball strikes the water surface after 4 seconds. Time required to touch the water surface is 4 seconds. Time required for ball, time required for ball to touch the water surface, let that is t equal to given 4 seconds. Okay. The height of the bridge above the water surface. What is the height of the bridge? Height of bridge above water surface. Above water surface, h equal to how much? And you're asked to take g equal to acceleration due to gravity, g equal to 10 meter per second square. Okay. For that, as you know, horizontal displacement of the body or horizontal distance covered by the body equal to ut plus, let me write it clearly, s equal to ut plus half at square. This is for horizontal motion. For horizontal motion. But our motion is vertical motion. For vertical motion, in the place of s, write the h ut plus half into, right, half into minus g t square, because for vertical upward motion a equal to minus g. Okay. Now the height of the bridge above the water surface, u is given 4, t also given 4, minus half into g given 10, t 4 square simplified. It is 16 minus 10 by 2, 5 into 16. It is 16 minus 80. It is equal to minus 64 uh, meters. Right? Therefore, height of the bridge above the water surface is 64 meters. That is the answer. Look at the option D. Option D is absolutely correct. Understood clearly? Yes. Similarly, let us take the another important problem asking like this. The position versus time graph for position for positive acceleration. As you know, the position x equal to half into a t square, a equal to 2x by t square. Right? For positive acceleration, the position versus time graph must be upward parabola. From that you can conclude it. Look at the option A. Option A is maintaining the upward parabola, right, for the positive acceleration. Okay. Similarly, look at the another important problem. Look at this problem. It is asking like this. The ratio of the distance traveled by a freely falling body in the first, second, and third, fourth second respectively. The ratio of distance traveled by a freely falling body. Okay, for the first, second, third, and fourth seconds. Okay, as you know, according to Galileo, look at that point. Galileo law of odd numbers states that the distance covered by a falling object in successive equal time intervals is linearly proportional to the odd numbers. Galileo law of odd numbers states that the distance covered by a freely falling object in successive equal intervals of time is linearly proportional to odd number. That is, if a body falling from rest covers 1 unit of distance in the first arbitrary time interval, and it covers 3 meters, 5 meters, and 7 units or 7 meters of distance in subsequent time intervals of the same, right, same length of time, same length of time. Okay. Now, from that, you can conclude that option, look at the option B. Option B is absolutely correct. 1357 are the distance covered by the particle. Understood clearly? Yes. Similarly, look at the another important problem asking like this. The distance time graphs of two moving particles making an angle 30 degrees and 45 degrees. Look at the diagram with the x-axis as shown in the figure. The ratio of their respective velocities. You know, velocity equal to slope of the displacement versus time graph. Okay, look at the two particles. The particle 1 is maintaining the angle 30 degrees. Particle 2 motion is maintaining 45 degrees. Therefore, V1 by V2 equal to slope of first particle with the displacement versus time graph divided by slope of second particle. Here slope equal to what? Tan theta only. Tan theta 1 divided by tan theta 2. Therefore, V1 by V2 equal to here theta 1. Look at the graph 30 degrees and theta 2 equal to 45 degrees. Then I can say that tan 30 degrees divided by tan 45 degrees. As you know, tan 30 equal to what? Tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. Tan 45 1. It is 1 by root 3. Therefore, option is, that means V1 is to V2 is 1 is to root 3. Look at the option C. Option C is absolutely correct. Understood clearly? It is very, very important problem. 5-star problem. Means most expected problem as a repeating problem. Understood clearly? Yes. Similarly, let us take the another important problem. Okay. Look at the screen. It is asking like this. A small block slides down on a smooth inclined plane starting from rest at a time t equal to 0. That means at t equal to 0, initial velocity u equal to 0 because it is starting from rest. Let Sn be the distance traveled by the block in the interval t equal to n minus 1 to t equal to n. Then the ratio of Sn by Sn plus 1 is. Okay. For that, as you know, distance distance traveled by the block in nth second, not n seconds. Distance traveled by the body or block in the nth second equal to, that is s nth equal to u plus a into n minus half. Okay. Here u equal to 0 because it starts from rest. Then s nth equal to distance traveled by the block in the nth second equal to a into 2n minus 1 by 2. It is equal to a by 2 into 2n minus 1. Similarly, distance traveled by the body in the n plus 1th second. Let me write that down. Distance traveled by the block traveled by the block in n plus 1th second. that is s n plus 1th second equal to again u plus a into in the place of n, in the place of n plus 1 1 by 2. Okay, because Sn equal to u plus a into n minus half. For the n plus 1th second, n plus 1 minus half. Here u equal to 0. So it is equal to a by 2. Okay, 1 minute. A into, let me write it clearly. It is a into 2n plus 2 minus 1 by 2. It is equal to a by 2 into 2n plus 1. That is the distance traveled by the block in the n plus 1th second. Then distance traveled by the block in the nth second dividing by distance traveled by the block in the n plus 1th second equal to. For the nth second it is a by 2 into 2n minus 1, a by 2 into 2n minus 1. For n plus 1th second, a by 2 into 2n plus 1, a by 2 is cancelled. It is equal to 2n minus 1 by 2n minus 1 by 2n plus 1. That is the ratio between the Sn and Sn plus 1. 2n minus 1 by 2n minus 1 by 2n plus 1. Look at the option C. Option C is absolutely correct. Understood clearly? Yes.
GeopByte.